Mike Gilbert filmed this intro, or we were talking about an intro, and I told him I wanted the LA buildings in my intro, so we came up with this. Alright, so this first trick right here. This Melon Tweak, it was a cover for Slap, I believe. Joe Brip, I think Joe shot it. But it was a Slap cover. I had just got off a trip from Scotland. And so I just got home. I was home for like a day, and then we went on this Arizona trip. So yeah, I had wrote I want to go home on my grip tape. And Jamie saw it. And he's like, you want to go home? I'll put you on a train right now. This grind right here. I had just had knee surgery. This is like one of my first tricks back after my knee surgery. Oh, the wall ride. So I had gone with Gilbert, and I had been doing this trick on like on smaller sets. So I was like, told Gilbert, I think I could do it on this 9 flat too. So I tried doing it over the 9, and I got pretty close, landed in the middle of the flat right there. So I ended up doing it, and he's like, oh, we should come back and shoot it. A couple of days later, we went back, and I wore the same stuff, same clothes, and we were with the CU Trend. I ended up doing it second try, the second time, and then they wanted me to do it again, so I tried it again, and I cracked my tail. And I think the photo they used, I have a cracked tail. Oh, Billy was there for this, the front board, the 18 in Australia. Yeah, that was a fun trip. Yeah, it was scary. I almost front nose the rail trying to front board it. I got on front nose and went all the way down. That ended up working out. That was fun. This 270 board at Whittier High School. I went to high school there. They also filmed Back to the Future there. This was cool. The board slide 270 out. That was North Carolina. This judo in the bowl, that was Scotland. I took a trip with Rattray and Rick McCrank. We did some camping. We spent the night at like a batting castle, and they snuck me into a beer fest. So that was really cool. This next spot is Australia. Same trip where I did that front board. Another North Carolina spot. Whittier spot. This Switchberry Hill is in Philadelphia, and you can't tell, but I have a mohawk right there. This might have been my first or my second time to Miami, this blue hubbub. This was cool because the hubbub was pretty big, and I didn't think I could get up on it. I think I did this pretty quick, so I was pretty stoked about that, and it ended up being a cool clip. Oh, airwalk from board. I was with Matt Winterberg, and I had been thinking about this trick, like, you know, airwalks. It's kind of like right there, you just gotta throw it, so that rail is perfect, the Pat Duffy rail. The Nollie 50, that was Mexico City, North Carolina. Yeah, it felt like the trick wasn't that exciting, you know, so I had to make the landing a little, steezy, a little theatrical, I guess. Well, this is cool, the back nose blunt on this rail in Colorado. We had to be on a plane like in an hour, and we almost missed the flight. So I landed in, pretty much after I landed, I hopped in the van, we went to the airport. This Smith grind was cool. I think I had to come back to this because I kept getting stuck. I don't know if you see at the bottom of the rail, we had to put a broken board there because I kept landing between the cement and the dirt right there. So the board worked. We put the board down and I was able to roll away. 50 on the Kinker. I was super hyped. I wish I would have went all the way, but I didn't want to play around with that thing. I'm wearing the fallen slip-ons right here with the fake shoelaces. That was like one of my favorite shoes. Maybe we could bring those back one day. Alright, right here. The St. Gregor's rail. I was probably like my second try in, and it started to rain. So I was like, shit, you know, I gotta do it. So I ended up doing it fourth try in the rain. But also there's another little backstory to it. I don't know if I should tell. There was this 17 stair rail that I was trying to front board at my middle school, East Whittier Middle School. I went and I tried it and get it. I was gonna go back, but then before I could go back, Adam Alfaro went and did it for one of his label parts. And so I was like, alright, since he did my front board, I'm gonna go do his cookie grind. Because he had tried to cookie grind St. Gregory's before. That I heel flipped on him on the way out, and he like slammed. But anyways, he did my front board, so I did his cookie grind. But we're homies. To this day, we're still good friends. Right here, the front people. This is the rail that I was talking about that Adam front boarded. I went to this middle school, and every day I would go to PE. I would walk up these stairs and just look at the rail and be like, dude, this is skatable. Like, I'm gonna jump on this one day. So I think I was the first one to skate it. And then since he front boarded it, I had it for people. But that was a battle. That I stuck it maybe about 5 times and couldn't roll away. I remember it was a good hour, and Joey Shigeo shot the photo. A security guard had rolled up, and then I ended up telling him that I had permission from the principal, and I gave him the name of the old principal that used to be the principal there when I went to school there. So once I told him that, he was like, all right, and he left, and I was able to get the trick. Oh, it's one of my favorites that I've done. It brings back a lot of memories. And if I had a time machine, I'd go back.